So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a brief, maybe a 15-minute overview of what the product does. Please interject any questions you have as I'm going through it. And
Okay.
then I'll show you some samples of what we do and how we do it, and then I'll show you our email polygons as well. So the product I'm going to show you is ProfilesAndFarms.com. It is everything I'm going to show you is part of ProfilesAndFarms.com, and the entry point to Profiles and Farms is very inexpensive on a monthly basis, and it has a tremendous amount of abilities. We have many users that use just one or two features of the entire product. So I'm going to start off with showing you that it's a complete online contact management system. It has a complete address book where you can manage your contacts, you can input contacts, you can upload your contacts, you can sync them with Microsoft Outlook, you can sync them with your Gmail account as well. A contact is pretty straightforward. You can go in and you can input a person's information, all their contact information. You can put who their referrals are. You have a custom tab where you can add your own fields, your own content, as many as you like, along with your own tabs. We have a follow-up section where you can manage the follow-up procedures that you do with a person, and you control those. You can say, for every contact I want to call them, I want to write them a letter, I want to send them a report, I want to refresh my relationship with them, I want to send them another letter. You can create those follow-up procedures, and then the system will automatically track those for you. Of course, you have notes where you can type unlimited notes. Campaigns, which is one of the strongest features of the product I'm going to get to in a little bit, but here you can see in my contacts I can actually see the campaigns that are assigned to this individual person. I can also see the campaign history, everything that I have sent to that person, and what the percentages are of their read rate and how many emails they've read of mine and so on. I also have a document library where I can upload documents, much like Dropbox or Google Drive, but here it's associated to an individual person. So I can upload deeds, transfer documents, termite reports, whatever they may be, but here it's like having a nice online filing system filed for this person. Property Watch is a feature if the website is integrated with if their website is integrated with our system. You can actually add a Property Watch where you type in the criteria of a property that they are looking for. Then anytime in the future that you input a property or have a property that matches their criteria, it automatically will email them that a property has hit the market that they may be interested in. Great feature. Now, many MLSs have this product and have this feature. The difference with ours is it's very branded. It has your picture, your logo, your color scheme all within the emails. And if they so much as click reply, it goes directly to you, much unlike the MLS where it goes to a generic email. We have our Marketing Center, which I'm going to go through last. We have our listings features where you can input listings and manage your listings online. Are you familiar with listing syndication?
Yes.
So here, the best way to show you how we do listing syndication is for me to go through a feature that is called Flyer Creator. So I'm going to show you how we can quickly create flyers in the system. You type in their basic information about the property. You put up pictures up for the property. You can choose your flyer, and as you can see, we have many flyers. And one of these flyers is the listing syndication flyer. The listing syndication flyer shows you all the sites that we syndicate to. And so you know, most MLSs syndicate to about 30, 35. We're currently syndicating to over 70 locations. We just added international sites as well. But this is a great listing presentation tool to quickly put in a property and say, look, I'm going to show your property to all these listing syndication sites. But along with that, we also have many different flyers that you can create, and we also have a QR code where you can create a QR code. Are you familiar with QR codes?
Oh yeah, I am. I've done QR codes for the last couple of years.
Great. This is a quick and simple. As you can see, I quickly created a QR code for this property that you could put in a flyer box. You could put on an H-stake sign in front of the property. Great way for people to be able to see the property. You also have the ability, when you select the flyer, to not only print the flyer, but you can create a flyer. You can create an e-letter where you can email blast this to any one of your contacts in your address book. So a quick way to send out a flyer to past, present clients, or maybe prospects who might be interested in a property. Makes you look very professional, and you can do it very quickly. Also in the syndication, we have the ability to actually see two stats: search results page, listing detail page. Search results page allows you to see how many times a property was seen in a list of possible matches. The listing detail page allows you to see how many times someone actually clicked on the property. Here you can actually click on that and see physical details of where the traffic came from. This is also a great tool to allow you to show a prospective seller how much traffic you're getting to the property and how you're syndicating to the property. So that's the listing tool. There's other features in there like creating driving routes, school reports, aerial photos. I should mention the property address website. Are you familiar with property address websites?
Oh, yes.
So here's a quick and easy way to create a property address website. I click on the template that I like, and it creates the property address website in one click. And here I have a property address website. This would be your branding, your logo, your information. The weather would be the weather for the property. And here, all the information that would be automatically created for your property. Real quick and simple, there's no limitation to the number of property address websites you create. You only have to buy your own domain. So on this property, you would buy 15366greenvalley.com. And then you would point it to the URL that we give you, which is right there. Quick and simple way to create address websites. Moving on into our farming and profile section. Our farming section allows you to pull mailing lists for different areas or upload mailing lists into the system and manage them online. Gone are the days of having to manage CSV files, expanded comma delimited files that you are maybe having difficulty with managing, or that maybe Excel is just too much for someone to manage. But here you can quickly and easily manage them. I'm going to show you how to manage them shortly here. You can also come into our system and buy farm data. You could go into the system and purchase farm data, let's say by zip code. Obviously, we have many different ways. Give me a zip code there in Texas.
75071.
So as you can see, I can add multiple zip codes, multiple areas. I click continue. I can choose my property types. With phone numbers, without phone numbers, standardized address, odd, even if you're doing a walking route. I can do delinquent in property taxes, full value, partial values, REOs, bank solds, with pool, without pool. I can do surname filters where I can say I want all Hispanic, all Indian, all Chinese, all Arabic names. I could include or exclude. I don't want Indian, I don't want Hispanic, or I do want Indian, I do want Hispanic. I can come in and type actual property data. So I want building sizes between such one minimum and a maximum, bedrooms, bath, number of units year built. These statistics on the left are very important. In the zip code that we've chosen, or the area that we've chosen, 97% of the data, I have building size. The reason I show this is because, as an example, unit size, I have no unit sizes for the area I've chosen. So you can't put a filter in there because you'd get nothing. I can also choose recording date, anniversary date, sale price ranges, assessed value ranges. Now in sales price, you're a non-disclosure state, so we're only going to have the estimated value in Texas. Estimated sale price in Texas. That's why there's a very low percentage there. But the assessed value is 100%. The land value, the improved value percentage. Now when you type in this information, it comes back and it tells you how many records we have in that entire area. So I have 11,354 records in that area. I could go and I could modify my area, and then I could continue. And at this point, when I continue, I would be given the option to purchase those records. Those records cost a penny a record when you're purchasing them. So not very expensive, a great way to quickly and easily get them. Then you can come in and you can manage the farm data within the system by coming in here to the farm manager, and you're allowed to choose any one of your farms. There's no limit to the number of farms you load, and you can see your farm in many different ways. You could show them on a map and actually work with the farm area via a map. One great feature of the map that I like is that, let's say I want to just work with these properties. Now I click my search, and now the entire system will come back, and now I'm just working with the properties that I've chosen in my polygon. Now I can go into my action bar. I can do database work. I can export my records to many different formats. I could go to my print portals and go to one of two online print portals. I can go to my letters, or I can print labels. Lots of great features here. I'm going to show you one terrific feature that I like, and that's the mail merge letter. Now, I'm going to talk about one of our features within the system that is called What's a Home Worth. And it's one of the letters that we have in here, but you can create your own letters or you can modify our letters. There's over 370 letter pieces in the system. But I'm going to come in here and I'm going to print preview one letter so I can show you What's a Home Worth. Now, when I say What's a Home Worth, I want you to understand that What's a Home Worth is a part of Profiles and Farms. It's not a secondary thing that you have to purchase. So what What's a Home Worth does is it creates a code for every property, every address. That code is specific to Glenn. It only works for his address. So when someone goes to What's a Home Worth and they type in that code, they automatically get a 25-page report on their property. Let me show you an example of that report. So here's an example of a property report. It brands it, puts an aerial photo, brands it with your logo, your picture, your contact information, and creates a nice report about the property. It shows you property details, property overview, shows you some property history, shows you a one-line, a two-line report on the comps. And I can send you a sample of this if you'd like as well.
Javier, the comps, correct me if I'm wrong, the comps are pulled from the county recorder's office, correct?
That is correct. It's county assessor data.
And the reason I asked that is because I had a couple agents ask me if the comparables are being pulled from something like a Zillow or a Trulia, which obviously then expose false values. So I just wanted to clarify and make that so Chris can hear that. Yeah.
No, absolutely. This is assessor data from the county recorder, county assessor, and county tax collector. So we also include demographics and neighborhood data. We have public and private schools in the local area to that home. We have the school district information all the way down to crime data, and then we have a plat map of the area. Now this is automatically created for them when they produce the property profile, when they produce this code. They are also added to the address book and started on a marketing campaign. The only thing you pay for on What's a Home Worth is when a report is produced and sent to that consumer, we have to charge you for that report, and that's $1. But what I tell most people is you're happy when you get charged that $1 because it's a lead. We're only charging you if someone filled out and got their report and were added to the address book. Because we have to pay for the data, hence we charge you for the report. But it's all instantaneous and automatic. You could be sitting in the Bahamas and people are typing in their What's a Home Worth codes, and it's fulfilling their request. Not only is it fulfilling their request, it's adding them to the address book, and it's adding them to a marketing campaign. Now let me show you the marketing campaign that it's adding them to.
Now, do you get notification when they do go in and enter in their code? Do you get any type of notification of that person, or do you have to go in somewhere and find that?
No, absolutely. You get an email that says John Doe or Glenn in that example went in and did the What's a Home Worth report, and you get a copy of the report so that you can call them and follow up with them. But it also starts them on this 365-day, a one-year follow-up marketing campaign. 7 days after they receive the report, they get this, I have the right agent for you. Then 21 days and 28 days, 142 days, all these emails start going out. The emails are built so that you can go in and you don't have to go in. They're automatically built and designed so that it keeps the consumer involved and integrated with you. My favorite part about this campaign specifically is the last campaign. Let me go back to that. The last campaign, though, it's been 1 year. It says, can you believe it's been 1 year since our free home evaluation, that I've done a free home evaluation on your home, and it offers them a new free home evaluation on their home. And then it starts them on a whole nother follow-up campaign. So the system starts following up with these people on a regular basis because as you know, if someone's not interested in selling right away, they probably will sell within the next 10 years. So the system keeps them involved and keeps you integrated. Now, the property profile part is what we showed you, just that you can go in and you can pull a property profile on any individual property you want and then send it to a customer. Document library is much like the document library I showed you in the address book. It's just specific to an open document library like a filing cabinet. You can put anything you want in here. Then there's an online calendar, which you've seen many of. It allows you to schedule and task. But now I want to go through the marketing campaigns. In the marketing campaigns, we have many different marketing campaigns already built, and they are all designed for a specific type of user. We have the Home Basic Buying 101. Someone's looking to find a home, so they're searching for a home. Client requests relocation information. Then there's standards like daylight savings, offering them a free home evaluation, and the holidays. And past clients is one of my favorites. So I'm going to show you two different campaigns to discuss two different types of campaigns. One is a date campaign, where the emails have to go out on specific dates. You don't want Happy New Year to go out on the wrong date, so it's designed for a specific date. You'll also notice that in any one of these campaigns, they're all graphically built. They're not your straight text emails. You can come into any one of the ones we've already done. You can change coloring. You can change font sizes. I can go in here. I can say, call me now. It's totally editable. You can do everything you want within the system, right in the system. You can also add graphics. Go in here and add a picture. I go into my shared media. I can upload graphics. I can upload PDFs. I can attach those PDFs to my email if I wanted to. But here you'll see I added a picture of a puppy to my design. So lots of capabilities and functionality that you can do right within the letter editor. But the beauty of it is that you can go in and you can actually create these schedules. I could change the schedules if I want. I could change the dates. But there is another type of campaign. That other type of campaign is a days campaign, where we define specific days. This is a past client campaign. So thank you for letting me help you goes out on day 1 day after I assign it, 30 days after I assign it, 60 days after I assign it. So every contact that you assign these campaigns is on an entirely different schedule. I'm going to show you how to quickly assign a campaign. I'm going to go into my address book. I'm going to go into Ramon here, and I'm going to go to campaigns, and you'll see that he's already on holiday and holiday secondary. Holiday campaign, holiday secondary. So he's already getting 27 emails a year from me. I have to do nothing. It's like the Ron Popeil's statement from the infomercials. You set it and you forget it. But I'm going to add another campaign to Ramon here. And I'm going to say I'm going to put this person on a past client campaign. And I don't want to start it today or tomorrow. I want to start it because I started his services on the 7th. So I assign it to the 7th. And now I'm done. And you'll see that now he's on a past client campaign. He's going to get 1 year of emails from me because he's a past client. And now I don't have to do anything. I am following up with that person on a regular basis for the rest of my integration with the system. So those are basic campaigns that we have in the system. Now let me go erase that campaign because he is a real person. As you can see, it's pretty easy to erase. So now he's just on the holiday campaigns. Now I want to show you some of the other campaign features we have. So these are the campaigns that we've built. We've built 21 campaigns with different sets of emails. Some have 13, some have 12, some have 17. But we also have in our managed e-letters, we have over 370 e-letters that you can go in and work with and manage and change. You can type in whatever you'd like to go and look at here. Let's type in the word past as an example. Past was a bad example. Let's do client. Let me go in and find one. Homeowner. Oh, I'm on a demo account right now, so that's not going to show up. But you can go into any one of these and you can type in whatever you want and you can manage them and you can change them. Here's examples that we've done for many different clients. Here's a funding, a loan type e-letter. You can go in and you can go and modify any one of them. Monarch buying, primary donation, recent sales, lots of different flyers, brochures, templates, layouts that you can choose from. Here are some examples of e-letters that the clients have done. Here's a newsletter that East Bay has done. And you'll see that they put a video in theirs, and they have a gift coupon, and they have quick information about what's going on, and they send out this newsletter on a monthly basis. They also top it off with the What's a Home Worth Free Home Evaluation link, which is also part of ProfilesAndFarms.com. So you can put that link in there, and that's all automatic as well. We also offer our design services to allow you to come in and us help you create marketing pieces. We create one a month for you if you want at no additional charge. And if you need our help creating something else, it's $35 an hour. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Here's a newsletter, a little bit busy, that another client puts out. His name is Mark Fogg, and he puts out all kinds of statistics on a monthly basis. Lots of different examples that I could show you. Now back at Profiles and Farms, I want to show you one of our greatest features, which is a lot of people come to us and say, well, I don't have an address book to start sending out emails to people. I need some help with that. I need some addresses. So we have our map polygons, and our map polygons are consumer email addresses that we offer to people who either want to market to their area or just don't have a sphere of influence that they want to market to. You'll notice I outlined an area here. I know this is in Texas, but it's in McKinney. So I outlined an area there. I created that red circle, that red polygon, and you'll notice we have 14,272 email addresses in that area. The beauty of this is we've collected these email addresses for the last 10 years. And the way we collected them is we created over 1,000 sites that offer different features. We offer Disney tickets, we offer Six Flags tickets, Ranger tickets, Angel tickets, Yankee tickets, anything that we can put in an envelope and mail. The consumers that sign up know that they have to be part of the system and know that they will receive up to 4 emails a month from our associates. So you can come in and you can get this polygon. And the beauty of it, it's just they become a part of your address book. They look as a normal person in your address book. There's only one difference. You see their name, you see their address, you can do labels, you can do letters, you can assign them to groups. The only difference is you do not see their full email address. You would see Ramon.Alvarado@*****. When you send them emails, it comes from you, and if they reply to an email, then their email address is unlocked and it is yours. So this system allows you to not only get consumer email addresses in an area, but it allows you to market to individual areas. What I highly recommend to people is when they have an area like this is, I showed you the polygon earlier where you can actually market to an area, is find a park. And when you find that park, you can outline that park and say, I want to send a message to these people that there's a concert in the park, that there's sign-ups for baseball, that there's sign-ups for basketball. Be communicative about information that's happening in your community. Great feature that allows you to do a lot of different things with the polygons. So the polygons, let me show you a flyer with the polygons. And it sort of says everything in there. You'll notice that the consumer email addresses, we currently have 84 million email addresses in the United States. We gain about 50,000 a month. We lose about 10,000 a month. But here you'll notice that we do them exclusively. We do them exclusively because we promise those people only 4 emails a month. And you license those email addresses and you can send it to them and they automatically go into your address book in Profiles and Farms. And then the What's a Home Worth, I wanted to show you that flyer as well because it's sort of the picture says 1,000 words down here. You write the letter, or you do a postcard, or you do an email. They come and they fill out and they put in their code. They confirm their information. It welcomes them by name. It sends them the 25-page report on their property branded to you, and then it starts them on a 27-email campaign all automatically, and you get their information. So that is a quick overview of our product. Can I answer any questions for you?